So, Tommy Robinson has been arrested outside a court, and apparently he's been given, he was sent straight to court, and he's been given 13 months in prison. For what? For standing outside a court when all the reports and that had been given out anyway to the local newspaper, the local rag. Really, I can't weigh up how he could have been arrested, because he wasn't ranting and raving outside the court, because I've seen the video. He was just standing there filming and giving his opinion. And obviously, a local plod, who in a way I do feel sorry for, because obviously their hands are tied. It's come from the idiots, which I like to call them. These people who run our country. I wouldn't let them run McDonald's, let alone a country. So the police have come up, arrested him, and somewhere it was mentioned breach of the peace. Now, I've been arrested a few times for breach of the peace when I was younger, and I think I was a lot more rowdier than what he was doing outside that court. But he's been given 13 months. Now, 13 months for standing outside a court with a mobile phone giving your opinion on these grooming gangs. I think if they actually heard my view, they'd send me to prison for life. But that's beside the point. Now, what this government and the police don't understand, they love throwing this word of Islamophobia around like people do at a wedding, throwing confetti. Now, all they're doing is breeding more contempt from the British public. And when I say British public, I do mean British public. Sikhs, Hindus, the Jamaicans, whatever. All they're doing is breeding contempt from other members of the community. That's all they're doing, because as we know, a lot of this Pakistani Muslim grooming gang stuff, it's been hidden, swept under the carpet. The BBC, Sky News and that don't really report on it. I'm from an area not too far from Telford, and it wasn't even put on our local news channels, Central TV or BBC West Midlands. Wasn't it really reported on that? So when our government are doing things like this, obviously telling the police force, you can't do this, we don't want you to do that, all they're doing is just breeding more problems for themselves. Because people like the British public, all they're doing is, in the end, is going to get wound up and wound up and wound up. And I won't be surprised within a few years that there'll be like a civil war. When's this government going to realise that what they're causing, it's them themselves that are causing Islamophobia? Now, I have seen a few things where you get a few members of the public, Muslim community leaders and that, going on these news, like news night and things like that. And our lovely Diane Abbott, what a woman she is. going on about Islamophobia and all this, and you know, the grooming gangs. Well, what about Jimmy Savile and Rolf Harris and that? Now, if these people actually watched social media properly and go on Facebook and that, and a lot of white people go out and house their own kind, English people and that. And as far as I'm concerned, and being a white person, if I knew a paedophile and he was white, I'm sorry, I wouldn't phone the police. He'd end up in a ditch somewhere. Jimmy Savile, yes, he died and that. There was a big thing about his death because he was a legend of the British, of England, Britain. But as soon as they found out that he was a disgusting paedophile, they removed his gravestone. Nobody knows where his grave is, only his family really. But they removed his gravestone. Rolf Harris, the Queen pulled down a painting that he painted about. And as far as I'm concerned, I hope he's getting bummed senseless in prison for what he done to children. And I hope somebody's playing with his didgeridoo. But the Muslim community won't even oust their own. A majority of the Muslim community knows what's going on in their community, but they won't report it to the police. In a way, don't get me wrong, I wish the British public was actually like the Islamic community, where they're knitted and stuck together, because I think they would solve a lot of problems with our disgusting, horrendous fucking government. Now, I'm sorry I'm swearing because I'll get angry. I really do get angry because this British government is appeasing to the Muslim community. They won't accept responsibility for what they're fucking causing. And what they're causing will end up as a fucking civil war. And why do I say that? Because somewhere along the line, the British working class man will get seriously fucked off with what's going on with their fucking kids. Now, I've got two kids. I've got a son and a daughter. And I'm being honest, if any one of their hairs on their head was marked or touched by a disgusting fucking paedophile, whether he was fucking white, black or Muslim, I would go to prison for it because I'd murder the disgusting bastard. But our government are just letting it go on, sweeping it under the carpet. And when somebody commendable, and to me should be named a fucking lord, like Tommy Robinson, who actually then told what was going on 20 years ago of the area where he lived, what was going on, they condemn him. They condemn him because he knows what's actually going on in this country, and he's got more balls than any of them fuckers in the Houses of Parliament. Put together, and they send him to prison for it, for telling the fucking truth. just going to say a few more words. Theresa May and all your fucking Conservative government, you ought to hang your heads in shame, or at least fucking chopped off. Because you've brought this country to its fucking knees to appease a community that doesn't give a fuck about this country, doesn't fucking care about the world. You contemptuous, horrible bastards. Now, if you want to hear any more of me, just like and subscribe, and I'd like to just put your opinions, because I'd like to hear what you actually, well, I'd like to read what you actually think about this government and what's actually gone on. Thank you.